As a teenager living with my family in Kenya, along came the Muslim Brotherhood, incidentally, the Islamist group that spawned Hamas. The Brotherhood offered something more. It offered a life of service to Allah. I felt a glorious purpose. We had a mission to convert people to the true Islam. There was intellectual nourishment, or at least that's what I thought, because we were required to study the Quran and the Hadith. We were a community, a true brotherhood, united with a divine purpose. And Islamism went farther than the passivity in the face of death that I had grown up with. It embraced death. To die for Allah was the most wonderful thing I could imagine at that age. I would be guaranteed a place in paradise. It was through clan life, the Muslim Brotherhood, and my Islamic schooling that I became an anti-Semite. The worst insult in the Somali community was to be called a Jew. Not that any of us actually knew one. To be called a Jew was so abhorrent, some felt justified in killing anyone who so dishonored them with this slur. I vividly remember sitting with my female fellows in mosques, cursing Israel and praying Allah to destroy them. We were certainly not interested in a peaceful two-state solution. We were taught to want to see Israel wiped off the map. The elimination of Israel was not a matter of if, it was a matter of when. For us as Muslims, Israel did not represent a territorial dispute. To want Israel's destruction was an act of worship. To entertain notions of a two-state solution was an act of sin, a transgression, a betrayal of God, His Prophet, and the Ummah. When I was 16, my teacher of religion was Sister Aziza. She read to us the Quran's lurid descriptions of the everlasting fire that burns flesh and dissolves skin, the place reserved for Jews, their eternal home where they belong. Our religious teachers described Jews as physically monstrous, with horns coming from their heads, out of which flew devils that would corrupt the world. Jews controlled everything. They told us, and it was the duty of Muslims to destroy them. We made no distinction between liberal and Orthodox Jews, or between Jews who settled Palestine and those who opposed the settlements, between religious or atheist Jews. We also made no distinction between adult Jews and children, male, female, mothers, old and young. To us, Jews were Jews, all of them evil and all of them enemies of Islam and all that's good, true, and decent.